Alright, hi guys, it is Denise again. I am just filming a video on kind of how I got into planning. I had a close friend kind of ask me to do a video on how to start planning. So yeah, I'll do that. I thought it'd be nice or kind of nostalgic to kind of go through what I've used in the past and how I got to the type of planning that I do now. In saying that, my first planners were the planners that you get in high school, so they are just like, they were spiral bounded books with really crap paper, and they just had like a week on 2 pages and they were like A5 size. I think I've since thrown them out, but they had my school information on there, so I wouldn't share them anyway. So I thought I would find all my stuff. I do have a few planners missing, which I think I've kind of left at my mum's house when I moved out, so or they've just been thrown out somehow. But I have tried to keep everything. I've actually found this book from 2016, so I'm going to start with this one. But I would have finished high school in 2011, and then I went straight into uni, and I think uni also I don't know if they give you a diary as well, but I can't remember what I used. Anyway, 2016 is kind of when I started, I would have finished my degree and started working. So this is probably the first kind of diary, I guess, or planner that I used. It is more of like a collections, commonplace planner, I guess. I say planner because it starts off with like, I wrote in like monthlies. And then the rest of it, sorry, it's just got a lot of really random information that I haven't had a look at, so I don't know what's safe to share. And then the rest is like, I tried to kind of make, every few pages I did like A, B, C, D. So it was like kind of indexing commonplace notes, if that makes sense. So I've got notes on like work stuff, finance stuff. I do have like some gym notes and when I went to work and stuff like that. So it was a bit of a planner and a bit of a journal. I'm going to say it's more like a commonplace planner, I guess. Anyway, so this is just a kind of a cheap lined notebook. It doesn't even have a brand name on it. And I feel like this would have been like the very start of my planning and journaling. So yeah, all you need is a lined notebook, I guess, or any type of notebook. And then, sorry, my baby's crying, 1 second. Okay, moving on. After that, I'm pretty sure, I've only got 2022 here. No, sorry, 2019, yes. What year was this guy? Oh, sorry, I've got 2018. I also had I remember specifically having a Kikki K planner, and it was like lilac color. It was really nice, and I can't find it anywhere, so I'm assuming that was my 2017 planner because that's the only year that I'm kind of missing. And then I don't know how, but I found Moleskine in 2018, so I remember asking for this. I think it was like a Christmas gift. It's just the Moleskine. So I started off, sorry, I also don't know what's in here. So it's a Moleskine, a monthly notebook. So this is the one that you've got, I think I'll be able to show it. Hold on. You've got your yearly kind of index, but then you've also got your 12 months. Hold on. Like I said, I haven't really checked this out. It's got a bunch of finance stuff. Let's see, I can kind of, yeah, cool. So you get like your monthly on 2 big pages, and then it goes straight into, you just get 2 notes per month, and then it goes into the next monthly. For a very long time, this is all I needed. I didn't have much things on my mind or to track or to do. Of course you can track and do anything, but all I really did was kind of just plan stuff. As you can see, I was going on holidays. I didn't have kids at the time, wasn't married. But yeah, apparently all I needed was a monthly and 2 notes pages. But it also did have, oh that's right, note pages at the back. Let's see if I can, yes, it had a bunch of note pages at the back here. And that's all I really needed. I didn't even finish all these notes pages. So that was 2018. So this is probably my first like real introduction to a planner. It didn't really have any journaling in there, just some tracking of like gym stuff, appointments and travel. So that's all I used the whole year. It is nice and thin. Now that I'm looking back at it, I feel like this is actually such a good planner to have if you don't need like the weekly view. I feel like, I don't even know what size this is. What size is, for reference, this is an A5. So it's slightly thinner. Is that like a B6 size? It's the same height. Or maybe it's just like an A5 slim size. Anyway, very nice in the hand. I might have to go back to this guy. And then 2019, I went back into a Kikki K planner. This one's nice and really colourful. Again, I didn't need much. It's got all the monthlies at the front, and then I think it goes into weeklies. Yeah, weeklies. At this point, I think 2019 is when I was doing my postgrad, so I had a lot of stuff on, which is probably why I need to have a weekly. Yes. So as you can see, I just used it as I needed. I wasn't really journaling consistently at this point. So that's a very basic planner. And then 2020, so in 2019 I'd gone to Japan and I brought back this planner. This was also, I am annoyed that I was in Japan before I really got into planners and knew how good the stationery was. So this is a kokuyo A5. I would have just picked this up like by accident because I just needed a planner for the next year. This one as well, it's very nice paper. I remember loving this, and this also kind of solidified my love for planners. So it had nice paper, but it also was just a really good size and it wasn't too thick. So what I did was, this one had monthlies, and again I think it had just a bunch of note pages at the back. Again, I was into my fitness at the time, some money stuff. Sorry, I probably will blur stuff out. Oh, did a cover for, oh, and then I kind of, as you can see, kind of bougered my way into a weekly. And oh, I think this is when I started my bullet kind of journaling phase. Interesting. And then May, this would also have been the peak of COVID, hence the wash your damn hands. As you can see, this is when I started kind of trying to do some more cursive script writing, and then back into video. Practice. Oh, got to start somewhere, hey? Yeah, cool. So that's that. 2022. I just want to see what years. So 2020. I think I did this in 2020 as well. I did. Okay, so I got into kind of bullet journaling. This is 2020, and this is from Notebook Therapy. Once I discovered them, that kind of like opened up my world a bit. So that is savings, keynote, some photos. So I think I started this in May. Very kind of cute stuff. I'll probably just do a flip of this. Stay home. Started drawing a bit more. My doggy. Oh, that's cute. Okay, so I just really got into bullet journaling, tracking, some cursive stuff. I will probably just try to do a proper flip through. Yes, that's my bullet journaling. And then 2021 I had both of these guys, which are also a planner and bullet journal. This is when I have discovered Muji. So I think I was still in that mindset that all I needed was a monthly and like kind of scrap paper. So monthlies, these are huge. I don't even know what size this is. I feel like it's bigger than an A5. It's probably like a B5. Back then I didn't really know my sizes. I kind of just went with what I thought I would need. And then you just get blank notes. I'm just going to have a look at what's back here. 2021 I would have been planning my wedding, but I was also still working out apparently. Yeah, so just some blank notes. I've got some wedding stuff back there that I will probably hide for now. That was my planner, and then my bullet journal. This again is from Notebook Therapy. I actually think I've got an empty one of these that I should probably start. Hey, 2021 future log. I think at this point I was also watching a lot of what's it called? What's her name? Oh my gosh, what is her name? Amanda Rach Lee. Yes. So this was the year that I really got into my bullet journaling. As you can see, it was a lot of just the same writing that I would have had in my my wedding day in my Muji planner. Sorry, I'm just getting distracted because I have forgotten about all these setups. This one I really loved. It was a Harry Potter theme, and then it opened up to a monthly. I might need to get back into this. A lot of cute stuff. There was one that I'm really proud of. Where is it? October? No. I can't find it. Anyway, probably need to do a proper little flip through of my bullet journals. And then 2022. What did I use in 2022? I'm definitely... Oh, my Hobonichi cousin. Hold on. This is where I got into Hobonichi. So it was definitely 2022 when I started getting more into the kind of popular planner related stuff. I discovered Hobonichi, ordered my first cousin, ordered the little notebooks as well. I have got a flip of this bad boy, but I have loved it. And this is what really got me really deep into planners and journals. I did use these as kind of little commonplace books, and they're very good. This one's just one that I use for a budget. I love the size of this. It's perfect. I still use this as a budget book now. So that's 2022. I won't flip that because I've already flipped that and it's just going to make a very long video. And then 2023 is when I went a bit crazy. So if you don't know much about me or you haven't watched any of my videos, in 2022 I had my first son, and the mat leave kind of gave me a little bit more time on the couch and resting to do a lot of online shopping, but also just play with planners and journals. So that's how I got into this, watching a lot of YouTube videos, a lot of Instagram stuff. I decided to not get the Hobonichi Cousin again. Instead, I opted for the Weeks and the A6 because that's what I had seen everyone using. Sorry. So my Weeks, this was my first Weeks. I got the yellow because I love yellow. The one mistake, I guess, was that I got a regular one instead of a mega one. So this one only has 70 pages-ish. But yeah, I just use this as my planner. I try to make it nice, some photos, but yeah, it's kind of just like real planning, a lot of color when I needed to. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got a proper flip of this as well. And then my A6, the reason I opted for this is because it doesn't have the vertical weeks that the cousin has that I tended not to use. So I tried to just do a bit of journaling, memory keep, but with doodles. Yeah, I didn't want to put any photos in here. I think there's only one spread with photos. The only thing is that I kind of dropped off it the last quarter. Anyway, that's the Hobonichi side, but I also fell into pocket size. And sorry, this is a Planner Monkey Co. Freely Noted, or is it Freely Planned? And it was just like for dailies to accompany my weeks, because I didn't get a mega week, so I needed more pages. So that's that one. Sorry, my baby is crying. I'll be 1 second. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I don't know what I was saying, but I got into Moleskines and pocket size. I remember actually getting both because I didn't know what I was going to like. So this is the weekly, so it's kind of mimics, sorry, I'll see if I can find a blank page. It kind of mimics the layout of like a Hobonichi Weeks. So it's got the week on this side and the notes on here. I do love this layout. I've been thinking about using this again, and this is just the dailies that I used, yeah, mainly for memory keeping, a few to-do list. I think I also fell off this in the last quarter, yeah, from October. Didn't really use much of that. So those are those two. And then I used one of the Hobonichi notebooks as a kind of commonplace ideologues. I started Hunger Girl Studios last year, so that's what I mainly use this for, so I won't go through that. And then I had seen a few people use the Kinball, which is off AliExpress, and I was very intrigued because I had heard the paper was pretty good, especially for kind of the price point. So this one is actually, I really did enjoy this. It was a vertical weeks, and then you get note pages at the back, which probably now people, you can find this a bit easier, this layout a bit easier, but when I bought this, there wasn't many planners that had pages like this with the vertical weeks, and it's got about 60 note pages. Yeah, I'll say the paper's pretty good. Didn't finish it all though. I used this again for Hunger Girl Studios, so I won't go through that. Anyway, let me pull out my planners for this year as well. So this year I kind of just have let myself indulge. I have focused more on kind of a smaller size, but my main consistent planner has been the Hobonichi Weeks. I feel like it's just such a good size. As you know, the layout and then just your notes pages. Yeah. Another thing that can be helpful with starting planning is also journaling in your planners, which is what I've started doing in this one. But you know, you can have personal rings, that's a bit more fun. More rings, tiny rings. This one is literally just for shits and gigs. Yeah. And then, you know, I got into travelers notebooks, and they're really fun. You can get inserts for these guys, so dated inserts, so you don't have to actually do anything. So if you feel like you don't have much to plan, you can actually just get something that's a bit small like this and literally just write your 2 things for the day and be done with it. This one has a Hobonichi A6 weekly in here, just a notebook that I kind of just date when I need to write in there. This is another example of just using notebooks, just like very plain basic notebooks. These are actually both from my shop. This is the passport size and this is the pocket size that I've got. So this one, I have a flip of it recently, but I was using it to do, this is, hold on, let me just show, I'm trying to find a good week. So what I really needed done that week, so it wasn't much on. And then kind of just to-do list and then any notes that I needed. And then I just started coloring it as I needed. But, you know, you don't need anything crazy. This is just a notebook that I have picked up and put down multiple times just when I needed it. Alright guys, I'm just going to move on just to 3 tips that I think will be helpful in choosing kind of the right planner for you. The first one being is choosing what size you think will work or what you want. This is also personal preference, what works for your lifestyle. Secondly is choosing what kind of layout you want. So starting with if you want monthly, if you need weeklies and dailies, and then there's different ways that different companies kind of set these out. And then thirdly is just whether or not you want notes pages along with your planner, or if you plan to use a separate notebook. In saying all of this, it is as easy as just picking up a notebook and just dating it and writing down whatever you need to do. If you've stuck around this long, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.